Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. RJ recoils from Luna after hearing about her and Zende. In the design office, Carter persisted on knowing what had gone on with Luna and Zende revealed that they'd slept together. "Well, I thought we did," Zende murmured and said he wouldn't have done it if he'd understood how Luna cared for RJ. Struggling to understand, Carter asked how it had happened if neither had wished it. Later, Carter was trying to make sense of Luna sleeping with Zende but thinking it had been RJ. Zende explained the mint mix-up, and Carter soon ascertained that the drugs had confused Luna. For a moment, Carter questioned Zende's story but decided that he knew what kind of man Zende was. Zende was enraged at himself because of what Luna had gone through and for what RJ would go through once he knew. Zende asked Carter not to say anything to anyone. Carter agreed but felt that RJ deserved to know. Zende disclosed that Luna was telling RJ at that moment, and he hoped RJ understood. Carter felt sorry for Luna and couldn't fathom how sorry Poppy was. Zende ranted that Poppy needed to be sorry because Luna hadn't merited it. Zende said Poppy hadn't intended to do it, but it had been irresponsible and reckless to leave her stash hanging out. Carter called Zende on the carpet about his recklessness. Zende claimed that if he'd known, he would have taken Luna home or gotten RJ to do it, but it had never occurred to him that Luna would be on something. Carter shouted that RJ was Zende's cousin, and that should have been enough for Zende to pump the brakes. Carter apologized for lecturing. Zende said he was worried about Luna's world getting destroyed, and Carter surmised Zende cared about her. At the beach house, Luna attempted to explain the mint mix-up and wished she could do it over. RJ implored her to explain what had happened to her. Luna stated that she'd give anything to have not hurt him, and as much as she hated the notion of it, she'd betrayed him that night. While attempting to explain, Luna worked herself up. Calming her down, RJ told Luna to start at the beginning. Luna reminded him of how exhausted she'd been after Eric's wedding. After she'd gone outside to wait for her rideshare, she'd been thirsty and had gone into the guest house to consume the water she'd seen from the window. She presumed she'd fallen asleep on the bed. He asked if that was all she remembered. RJ became bewildered when she said she remembered him being there, and she'd said she'd been waiting for him. RJ pondered which guest house it had been and who'd been there. Sobbing, Luna admitted that it had been Zende, and she'd spent the night with Zende. Luna said it shouldn't have happened, but she'd been sedated. RJ attempted to grasp that Luna had slept with his cousin. Luna attempted to touch him, but he pulled his hands back. In Eric's office, Steffi told Finn she didn't care how many toes the corpse Deacon had seen had. She insisted that it had been Sheila, and if anyone would know it, it would be Steffi. Steffi added that she hadn't imagined witnessing Sheila being pronounced dead, and either Deacon was lying about the toes or doing wishful thinking. Steffi had no doubt that it had been Sheila. Steffi didn't know why Deacon was doing it. Finn tried to calm her down, saying she'd been cleared due to self-defense, and the ordeal could be over. Steffi decided that she needed to confront Deacon and that they'd all be better off once he got it that Sheila was deceased. At Il Giardino, Deacon pondered over the text message Sheila had sent, saying, "Stay away from me, sugar." Deacon fixed himself a drink. He pondered if he could be losing it. He flashed back to the events at the crematorium. Piggies in a blanket underneath a covering. Sheila had 9 digits, but I saw 10 on those feet, he said to himself. He decided he was losing it. Deacon continued to consume and stare at the recovered text messages on his laptop. He inquired why Sheila had gone to Steffi's and who Sugar was. When Deacon saw Steffi and Finn arrive, he presumed Finn had filled her in. Deacon attempted to explain, but Steffi stopped him, saying he needed to hear her. She didn't get why he couldn't let Sheila be deceased. Deacon replied that he'd accepted it, but then Steffi cut him off because she didn't want to hear it. "You're dead mistaken. I murdered Sheila," she affirmed. Deacon tried to get Steffi to comprehend that before the crematory's door had closed, he'd seen 10 toes on the body. Finn attempted to get Deacon to see that it might be his grief manifesting things. Deacon asked if he was expected to just forget it. Steffi replied that it was precisely what he should do. Steffi asserted that Sheila had received what she deserved, and Deacon needed to stop spreading lies. Steffi didn't want to speak about Sheila or think about Sheila. Steffi stated that Sheila was out of their lives forever. Lauren's past, Deacon's search, Liam's Beth bomb, Zende attacked. The Bold and the Beautiful, B&B, spoilers for the week of April 15th are here. Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, Tracy E. Bregman, speaks to Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, about Sheila Carter's, Kimberlyn Brown, past. Deacon pursues a lead on Sheila, despite everyone calling him delusional. Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, agrees to let Deacon spend more time with Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynn Ariza. Also, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, consoles Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Plus, R.J. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, strikes Zende Forrester Dominguez, Delon de Metz. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers April 15th to 19th, Lauren's past, Deacon's search, Liam's Beth bomb, Zende attacked. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Deacon Sharp's quest B&B spoilers for the week of April 15th reveal that Deacon is more convinced than ever that Sheila might still be alive. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, informed Deacon that he's losing his mind and suggested a book on grief. Finn informed Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, about Deacon's theory regarding Sheila. Despite Sheila's history of faking deaths, Steffi is persuaded the villain is dead. Steffi confronts Deacon to tell him to cut it off. Steffi strongly suggests that Deacon cease living in a fantasy. Steffi will attempt to pound it into Deacon's head that Sheila is dead. However, Deacon has a new reason to believe that Sheila is alive, deriving from the sugar texts. It is hinted that Finn, Steffi, Liam, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, all become concerned about Deacon's mental health. Meanwhile, Deacon receives a lead, which might stem from him getting a history lesson from Lauren. B&B spoilers, Liam Spencer's bombshell. During the week of April 15th, Hope will continue fretting about Deacon's mental health. Hope will ponder if Deacon had something or someone else to focus on, maybe he could accept Sheila's death. So, Hope will bring it up to Liam that maybe they should consider letting Deacon spend more time with his granddaughter. In a surprising development, Liam actually agrees. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Luna Nozawa's heartbreak. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of April 15th reveal that Poppy will attempt to console a heartbroken Luna. So, it sounds like Luna isn't able to salvage her relationship with RJ. In the weekly preview clip, Luna is sobbing as RJ backs away, motioning for her to maintain her distance. B&B. During the week of April 15th, RJ confronts Zende about Luna. RJ will wind up punching his cousin in the face. Plus, Hope explains the true reason she turned down Thomas Forrester's, Matthew Atkinson, marriage proposal. Lover's sacrifice, why Sheila won't tell Deacon she's alive. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila Carter was murdered by Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Although Deacon Sharp now realizes Sheila is alive, why won't the villain let her beloved know this? Why would Sheila have Deacon suffering? A clue can be found in what happened after her last fake suicide attempt, which Deacon was part of after the fact. So, let's discuss this storyline and why Sheila won't reach out to the man she adores so much.